Archangel Michael says, something heavy has just been unleashed. In the quiet of a locked room, voices have exploded, shouting, accusing, trembling with truth long buried. And the root of it all is you. A huge fight has erupted in your person's family. This isn't just disagreement or disapproval, it's a spiritual war between love and fear, truth and control. Your name was shouted, your energy was pulled into that battle like thunder crashing into silence. They didn't want this person to love you. They've tried everything to hide who they truly are when it comes to you. But something has cracked now, and the pressure is no longer containable. Archangel Michael says, they are being pushed, by their own blood, to finally tell you what they've held in silence too long. This isn't about romance alone. It's about destiny, alignment, and a secret they can no longer protect. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They tried to walk away from it. They tried to lie to themselves that it would just go away. But the more they distanced themselves, the more their family pressured them with this unbearable ultimatum. You either tell the truth, or we will. That was what one member said, pointing a shaking finger at your person like a dagger. And your person couldn't speak, for they knew the moment had arrived. The truth is, they are in love with you more than they've ever told you. Not just in the romantic way, but in a way that shatters past lifetimes, breaks old karmic loops, and drags buried pain to the surface. It is deep, spiritual, forbidden by those who don't understand the divine connection between you two. The family has always been aware. But today was different. Today, they confronted your person in a way that stripped every layer of protection they'd tried to keep. Type Amen to get blessing 441. The room had been silent before the fight began. Then it erupted into chaos when your person admitted they could no longer ignore you in their heart. A woman from the family, possibly an aunt or elder, was the loudest, her words sharp like glass breaking. She claimed you were pulling them away from their legacy. She accused you of changing them, of corrupting their decisions. But your person stood strong, because love is a force even blood ties can't control. It wasn't easy. Tears were shed. A threat was made that if they don't tell you the truth themselves, someone else in the family will. They are something more than what they showed you. What they feel is more than they ever expressed. And now, they are at a crossroads where the only choice is to speak, or lose you forever. Type Amen to get blessing 717. The family holds something over them, a secret, a past sin, or a mistake they've used as a leash. This is why your person always seemed nervous, torn, conflicted. They have lived with chains around their heart while pretending everything was fine. But today, those chains rattled. One broke. They cried alone after the fight. Hands covering their face, they whispered your name like it was the only truth they could hold. Their heart broke not because of the confrontation, but because they realized they had kept too much from you. You deserve to know what they've hidden. You deserve the clarity that has been clouded by other people's opinions and control. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your person has always felt watched, judged, and misunderstood. Even when they smiled with you, there was a part of them always looking over their shoulder, fearing the backlash. That backlash finally came. Someone in the family even threatened to expose something, something your person told them in confidence long ago. But your person, though shaken, didn't let fear win. Instead, they made a silent vow that no matter what their family says or does from this point on, they will tell you the truth before it's too late. They're not just fighting for love, they're fighting for spiritual freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 838. What they're going to tell you will shift everything. It's not just about, I love you. It's deeper than that. It's about who they are in ways they've never dared to show. They might tell you about their spiritual gift, or a past they've hidden, or a truth about their status, identity, or life that explains every strange moment between you two. You'll finally understand why they disappeared sometimes. Why they acted distant when their eyes said the opposite. Why they've looked at you like you're their home, but stayed standing outside. The truth will hurt, but it will also heal. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They've been in love with you while being chained to a family that wants to control their destiny. A family that doesn't want them to grow, doesn't want them to align with divine plans that include you. Your person has tried to be strong. They've failed at times. But now the silence is deafening, and the pain is becoming unbearable. They're ready to lose family members if it means not losing you. That's how serious it's become. That's how real your presence is in their life. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Someone younger in the family even sided with them. Maybe a sibling or cousin who said, they truly love this person. Let them go. That support gave your person strength. But it wasn't enough to stop the judgment. One woman in particular has been poisoning the situation for years, manipulating opinions, spreading doubt, fueling resentment. This woman sees your connection as a threat to her control. But Archangel Michael says, she will not win. Because truth, when spoken with divine intention, slices through every lie. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your person has already written the message to you. A letter, a voice note, a confession waiting in the drafts of their phone. They keep rewriting it, deleting it, crying while holding the screen. They want to tell you they are yours, not just by emotion, but by divine order. They've tried to walk other paths, but they lead back to you. They are no longer scared of losing the family's approval. What frightens them now is the thought of never being fully seen by you, the one they were born to find. They are coming. And they will say it. Type Amen to get blessing 411. They are going to tell you everything. That they are spiritually connected to you. That they were warned about you in dreams, but the warning turned into a revelation of purpose. They'll say they are willing to leave what doesn't serve love. That they are tired of hiding who they are. That loving you is the only place where their soul feels alive. They've fought for you in silence. Now they're ready to fight for you in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 616. If you've been seeing signs, dreams, names, numbers, strange messages, know this, it's your person's soul calling out to yours. They've been thinking of you every hour since the fight. Their family is watching them now, waiting for their next move. And that move will be toward you. In secret, they are planning the meeting, the message, the reveal. You may feel like something is building inside you. That's because it is. Their truth is on its way to collide with your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Someone else in the family may try to warn you. They may send a message pretending to protect you, but it's fear disguised as care. Ignore it. Trust your knowing. The real message will come from your person. It may be sudden. It may be emotional. But it will come, and it will sound like home. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the turbulence before the truth. It's a storm that clears the air for new life." Type Amen to get blessing 244. When they speak, don't interrupt. Let their voice tremble. Let the tears come. Let them apologize, not just for what they did, but for what they didn't have the courage to do until now. They are going to confess that their family tried to break their love for you. That they were told to ghost you, block you, deny you. But their heart never obeyed. Even in the distance, even in silence, their soul was whispering your name. This was never just a relationship. It was a prophecy unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 939. They are telling you the truth soon. They have no choice now. Every path around it is crumbling. Every lie they once used to protect the family's wishes is now burning away. It's their time to rise. Their time to love you without guilt. Their time to become the version of themselves they see reflected in your eyes. Prepare yourself. Don't run from what you feel. Don't let anger block the blessing. This is real. Type Amen to get blessing 515. They may say something like, "I didn't just fall in love with you, I woke up because of you." And you'll feel it. In your spine. In your breath. You were meant to hear their truth this season. Everything has aligned to break the silence and bring love forward. What happens next depends on how open your heart remains. You've waited long for this. They've bled long for this. And now, it's finally here. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They are not the same person they were when they first met you. Back then, they were tangled in loyalty to a family that never allowed them to be free. But now, they have cracked open, raw, real, and ready to face you with the fullness of their spirit. This transformation didn't happen overnight. It was forged in pain, in isolation, in prayers made under breath behind closed doors. Every fight they had with their family sharpened their clarity. They no longer want to live half-truths. Even their body is responding. Sleepless nights, heart palpitations, intense dreams, it's the pressure of spiritual birth. You are the one they're birthing toward. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. There's something they've always wanted to say, but the words never formed right. "I am not what they say I am," is the root of it. The family labeled them, judged them, boxed them, but your presence makes them feel limitless. They have always seen you as light. Even in silence, they watched you from the shadows, admiring your resilience, your glow. They long to reach for you, but hands tied by blood can feel like shackles. Now they are breaking free. Because your love gives them courage that nothing else ever has. Type Amen to get blessing 818. This is not just about them coming to tell you who they are. This is about healing deep ancestral trauma. You are the one chosen to love them beyond what family has permitted. Archangel Michael says this battle was meant to happen. It is divine fire purifying the connection between you two. Falsehood must be burned for truth to rise. They may appear suddenly. At your door. In your inbox. Through a friend. Don't reject them on first sight. Listen. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Their voice might tremble. They may pause mid-sentence. Their tears may fall. But what they will say next will shake the ground beneath your life. They will admit they lied about why they distanced. That it was never because of you. It was always about keeping peace with people who didn't want to see them happy. But now they want peace with you more than anyone else. They are tired of living double lives. Type Amen to get blessing 144. There was a moment, just days ago, where they almost left everything behind and came to find you. But someone in their family threatened them. A financial control. A reputation damage. A dark secret. Still, their soul didn't waver. They knew the time was nearing. It's unstoppable. They are ready to risk it all. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You are their sacred mirror. And when they look at you, they remember who they are beyond fear, beyond guilt, beyond family obligations. You have been their silent healer. They know you've been waiting. They know you've cried, begged for answers, begged for peace. And now, they want to deliver it. The message might come at an unexpected hour. In a soft voice. But it will carry the force of destiny behind it. Type Amen to get blessing 606. They'll tell you the family wanted to marry them off to someone else. Or wanted them to commit to a life plan that excluded you. That everything they told you before, the delays, the confusions, was part of a scheme to separate you. But love cannot be undone by lies. Love returns. And now, it is returning in truth. They're going to say, I chose you in my soul, even when my body couldn't follow. And this time, their body will follow too. Type Amen to get blessing 343. This love will shake everything around you. Friends may doubt. Family may question. But the peace in your heart will roar louder than any outside noise. Prepare your space. Make room. They are stepping in, not as the confused person you once knew, but as the version of them that only your love made possible. Let this reunion be sacred. Let it be soft. Archangel Michael says, this is not just reconciliation, it's resurrection. Type Amen to get blessing 2002. They will tell you they've prayed for your safety. That they've asked the universe to protect you from the fallout of their chaos. They never wanted to drag you into their family mess. But now they realize, you were sent into that mess to bring healing. Your presence was not an accident, it was a divine assignment. And now that the veil is lifted, everything makes sense. They are ready to walk in light, with you beside them. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. They will admit something deeper. That they always knew this love wasn't ordinary. That from the moment they saw you, time slowed. That even when they denied it to everyone else, their soul was screaming your name in silence. This confession will feel like the world stopped spinning. Every doubt, every question, every ache will suddenly dissolve. Because truth does that. It melts what's frozen. It awakens what's asleep. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. They may ask for a second chance. Not just to love you, but to honor you. To finally be the person they couldn't be before. And you'll see it in their eyes, they mean it. They've fought through storms to reach this moment. And every bruise, every scar, was worth it just to speak these words to you. Hold space for their healing. Hold space for their truth. Because what's coming next is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Their family may try one more time. A final pull. A dramatic message. But it won't work. Because this time, your person isn't just following emotion, they are following divine instruction. You were written in their life story before they were even born. That's why they've never been able to forget you. That's why the universe kept pulling you two back, again and again. Type Amen to get blessing 212. This truth will also liberate you. The unanswered questions will no longer haunt you at night. The confusion will finally end. Because you'll understand everything, their absence, their hesitations, their silence, it was all a war they were fighting internally. Now, they're choosing peace with you over peace with others. They are choosing divine truth over family loyalty. Type Amen to get blessing 424. And you, beloved soul, are about to feel the kind of love that comes after the fire. Not before. Not during. But after, when everything false is burned away, and only real love remains standing. Prepare your heart. The truth is on its way. You are the storm and the calm. The reason and the revelation. And soon, you'll be their home again. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. They are practicing what to say to you even now. In their mind, they keep playing the moment, how they'll look at you, how their voice will sound, how their hands might shake. They are scared, but they are ready. They are not coming with just words. They are bringing action. Evidence. Real decisions. The kind that say, I'm not just here for a moment, I'm here for everything. They may not look perfect. Their life may still have chaos. But their love, it will be the clearest thing you've ever felt. Type Amen to get blessing 5353. Don't be surprised if they cry. Don't be surprised if they say, I was a coward. Because that's what they feel, they know they let others silence them, and they carry shame for it. But this time, they are breaking through shame. They are not here to defend themselves, they're here to admit and heal. What they need from you now is not judgment, it's presence. Your presence is power. Your calm is salvation. They are walking toward you with open wounds and sacred truth. Type Amen to get blessing 2233. You'll feel it before they speak. A tension in the air. A shift in your spirit. That's how close they are. And when they finally do speak, the first words may not be perfect. They might say your name and then pause, because the weight of everything they've carried for so long is heavy. But they will continue. Because this time, love is louder than fear. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. They'll tell you how their family didn't want them to change. How you were a mirror showing them the person they could be, the person their family tried to bury. They'll say how you made them feel free, even when they were trapped. How your energy gave them strength to keep going. They'll tell you they stayed awake for hours imagining what your reaction would be. They were scared you'd be angry. Scared you moved on. But they knew they had to try. They would rather risk rejection than live one more day in regret. Type Amen to get blessing 7007. They'll admit that behind the silence, they were still watching you. Not in a creepy way, but in reverence. Watching how you lived. How you rose. How you smiled. Your light was their medicine. And now, they're coming to stand beside it, not in shame, but in love. They'll say, I was never away from you. Only blocked by fear. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. They may kneel. They may hold your hand. They may ask for one more chance to love you in public, to honor you in truth. Because this time, it's not about fantasy. It's about foundation. Their family may never understand. But that's not your battle anymore. The only thing that matters now is what you both choose, together. And everything else will fade. Type Amen to get blessing 1122. You'll notice how different they are. Their eyes will have clarity. Their words will land like music. Their touch will feel like a reunion. It won't feel forced. It won't feel fake. It will feel divine. They have faced their shadows and are walking toward you as a whole soul. Still healing, still growing, but honest. This is the love you always felt was hiding behind the silence. Now it is coming alive. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The family may watch from afar. They may try to guilt them again. But this time, your person will stand tall. Because nothing tastes as sweet as truth once it's spoken. And once they say it to you, fully, fearlessly, there will be no going back. You'll both step into a new chapter written by your own choices. Not their rules. Not their timelines. Yours. Type Amen to get blessing 3773. Archangel Michael says, every storm has brought you to this reunion. Every sleepless night was a divine countdown. You are not imagining this moment. It's real. It's sacred. It's yours. So when they come, open the door, not just the physical one, but the door of your spirit. Because this love deserves to breathe. And soon, it will. Forever.